Whoa! That thing just knocked all the slack out. We finally got some sunshine after 3 straight days of pouring rain. Water is up everywhere. The creeks and rivers are absolutely flooded. I came up to a part of the lake. It's kind of windy down here, but there's a small creek running in where I'm hoping that some fish are going to be in here. I found some fish here last year after a rain in the winter, and it's a lot higher than it was last year though, so we're gonna mess around, hopefully find some fish. I love to find a variety of stuff. The water's pretty clear here. That's a good thing. We got some, there's like a underground spring that comes out. Well, actually the water's a little murky, but it's not muddy. Everywhere else is like chocolate milk. Maybe this is a place where fish are gonna be. I'm gonna walk down here to where the water's coming in. I don't even know how deep it is. Oh, first cast, first cast. Yes. Woohoo. Man, that feels good. I wasn't expecting a thing on the first cast, that's for sure. Got a little underspin, little swim bait. Oh yeah. You know what? He doesn't feel that cold. That water might be a little warm coming in. So there's a spring on the other side of the road. So this water doesn't like, one of the reasons I came here and I'd seen is like, everything is like flooded. All the creeks and rivers are like way up, but this isn't gonna get that way because it's a spring. And the water also, like I said about the water being dingy, it's dingy, but it's not muddy. And I'm also hoping that water's warm. Ooh, I get hit. Something hit me right there. Wind's kind of blowing pretty strong over here. And the wind's blowing this direction. It also might be pushing fish up this way. I'm not sure. Oh, I saw that one. There was something hit it. I think it was a bluegill. It's good. There's a lot of, it looks like there's a lot of panfish down here. Cherry lime. Well, that's good. I got a 1/16 ounce jig head. This wind is definitely gonna be a little bit of a problem trying to finesse fish this lure, but hopefully there's stuff in there that's just gonna slam it. Oh, great. Now I'm already, yeah, that wind's gonna be a problem. There's one. There we go. What is that? Fighting good, whatever it is. Yes, yes, yes. White bass. Man, this is the kind of fish I've been wanting to find for a while. I was hoping this would work out. The wind is ripping through here. It's gonna be hard to fish this finesse. But as soon as that wind died, I caught a fish because I was able to like, kind of work that lure. Dude, is that a white bass? Yeah. Chunky, fat little white bass. These things fight so good. Hopefully there's some more in here. Usually if there's one, there's a lot, most of the time. But I got that one largemouth and nothing. Let's see if we can repeat the white bass or something on this little Bobby Garland. Yep. They're in there, right there. Man, these things fight. These aren't even giants. Oh, I love how good they fight. They're thick. Look at those things. They're eating good. Kind of let that lure drop a little bit. Dude, these guys are thick. I wonder if if I can get on those rocks. Ooh. All right. Okay. It's kind of like there's a little channel or something right here, I think. I see some more rocks right there. I got those last two bites, just kind of letting my lure fall in right there. Because when the white bass hit, they'll hang on to it. They're gonna hold on to it. It's usually not, you usually don't have to just like coax them to bite them, because when they bite, they just boom, they got it. So they ought to be, that's two pretty quick. There ought to be a bunch right there. Boom. Oh, that's not, what is that? Oh wow, that's a crappie. He thumped it too. A big old crappie. Holy cow, that is a massive, dude, that's like a 13-incher and just a giant body. Are we finally gonna have a day, like a real awesome fishing day for 2025 starting out? I've had the roughest start to the year, just numerous things going on. Some things I had planned to do, sickness also came about, moving. Oh, dude, they're in here. Just one thing after another. Bad weather, cold weather, rainy weather. Now, boom, 3 casts, 3 different species. Largemouth. Oh, let's get it out there. Oh man, this has been good. I've been needing a day just to catch a fish. Hopefully they keep on biting. Please don't stop. Fish. Yeah, they're thumping. When they hit it, they are thumping it. It's a good feeling. Yellow bass. Or is that a white bass? Hold on. No, that's a yellow bass there. His lines are different. The way they're jagged. So we got largemouth, white bass, yellow bass, and a crappie. That's what I call a good time fishing. Might need to tighten that drag. I think I only got 4-pound leader line, so I can't remember what I have on here. This 10-pound braid, which is, you know, plenty strong, but I think my leader line is only 4-pound. So it may pull a little bit of drag just to be on the safe side. The wind is cold. It's supposed to drop down to the 20s tonight. It's been in the 50s and raining for 3 days. Getting these fish moving around. Like I hate when it floods like this, but it's always good after a flood. A lot of times, oh, missed something there. A lot of times it's good after flood because it raises creek levels, raises different things, moves the fish around. There hasn't been very many good days for fishing. It's either been really windy, really cold, or pouring down rain, and just making it tough. Got it. Move around a little bit. Oh, stay up over here. Fish on, fish on. What is that? Little bass. Wait. Another species? Is it a largemouth? Oh, it's a largemouth. That was a little spot at first. Largemouth. Whoa! That thing just knocked all the slack out. Oh, nice white bass. Okay, maybe they are a little bit deeper here. If I can get my lure to stay down there. There was a lot of bend in my line, but like I said, these white bass, a lot of times when they eat, they just eat it and hold on to it. Actually, this is a yellow bass, isn't it? Oh, that's actually a big yellow bass. Very nice. Work that low. Work that lure slow. Oh, yeah, had one. Yeah, there's a bunch of them out here. Boom, back on. Oh, wow. What is that? Maybe our bigger ones are out there over here. Is that another crappie? Oh, holy cow! Dude, what a slab. That is jumbo. Man, dude, look at that, like black. It only has like a little bit of black. Look how thick it is though. Meat of that thing. Man, these are some healthy crappie. Let's see what else we come across. So we've moved out from the like real shallow to probably, I bet it's 3 to 4 foot deep right there. And that's a couple of good catches pretty quick. Just trying to let my lure drop in there. The wind's blowing the line really good. But I'm just kind of let it fall. Oh, boom, missed something there. I probably missed a few, but you gotta let that lure fall down in there to a lot of times get these bites. And that wind is really blowing. Always makes it tougher, but sometimes it makes the fish eat. So it's like a give and take, I think. But if they're eating like this, you kind of forget about it. Boom. If they're eating like this, you forget a little bit about the cold and the wind. You just start having fun. Another nice. Man, dude, I'm smiling so good right now. I am so happy to be just catching fish. I feel like it's been, I don't even know how long since I've had a day. Probably since Florida, where I've just caught fish. Maybe in a couple months since I've had a day where I'm just like catching fun, good number of fish. Another yellow bass. Boom, had a hit. They are loaded up out here. Come on, take it. Ah, oh, he came back for it. Oh no, I had a stick. I did have a hit, then I caught a stick. This is crazy. Oh, I just saw something swirl right there. Oh, fish on. Fish on. It's kind of hard to feel the bites with the wind blowing. Wow, look at the lines on that one. Also, he's got something trying to take a bite out of him. That's some crazy looking lines there. Yellow bass. Oh, all right, I'm getting you out. Oh, dude, I am not even feeling the bites anymore because they're like, there's so much slack. I'm just trying to slowly reel my lure in and just wait for something. Another one. Insane. Now, this happens all the time. A lot of people find fish like this, but just when you go for like months without having a day where you just can find fish, it just feels so rewarding. I also had the idea, I'm like, I think this might work. I'll get hammered, missed one right there. It's like, okay, we've had all this rain. We had, you know, this right situations. I found kind of this little area last year scouting in February, and it's February again. And, you know, just the right thing, one thing led to another. I'm like, all right, it's an hour drive from my house. Like, I'm gonna go there, show up, start catching fish. Just feels awesome. I don't even need, I'm thinking about putting a bobber on, but I don't need it. There's so many fish out here. My lure's just kind of getting pushed around, and then thump. Oh my, look at the belly on that one. Just a chunk of a belly on him. All right, well, I guess we'll change this out. I've been using that for a while. When I'm targeting white bass and yellow bass, I definitely love a good, bright colored lure. I don't think it matters much, but I like the just a real chartreuse or something. And this is got like a pink and a chartreuse, a yellow. So definitely something they can kind of see really quick, I think, and just go hammer it. And I'm just using 1 16th ounce jig head. You could probably go heavier if you wanted to for the white bass. Most time it's all I like to use, where it kind of ain't too fast falling, but still just enough. Even with a little wind here, may go a little heavier, but it's enough to. I'm fishing so shallow, it just falls in there and they're gonna see it. Oh yeah, oh, good fight. Man, these are just stud yellow bass. So thick. Boom, getting thumped over here. Oh, getting thumped. Wow, that's a nice one. He's got some gash taken out of him. Now that's a white bass, right? No, yellow bass, I think. I don't know, the more I look at it, the more confused I get. I can't believe how thick these things are. They're just so thick. Usually they're pretty thin, but a lot of times you catch those little yellow bass, they're just little thin, little bitty fish. These are just nice. Oh, wind stopped for a second. Oh, that feels good. And fish on. This is like the perfect setup for this fish. I can feel all the power. I like that braid on here. Feels great when they hit. Dude, that is a big one. What a fun fish to go after. Just remarkable. Thick, aggressive. You know, what are these? 9, 8, 9, maybe 10 inches at the most. But just full of power. It's a really cool fish. Hey, you going the wrong way, buddy? Get back out there. What's she doing? What is this fish doing? Get it figured out. Get out there. Hey, how many are out there? How many fish are out in this little area right here, right now? Just thousands of them, gotta be. Crazy. This is a Lew's light action. It's not an ultralight, it's actually a light. And it's a 6'4" inch. Perfect. I love the size. It's got a nice power to it. I got a Shimano Sahara reel, and I think it's 10-pound braid. Actually, I think I have 6-pound leader line. I don't remember, I put it on there a while back, but you know, I can throw this little lure out there and I can just feel these fish, you know, and enjoy the power, but also this rod's got plenty of power to handle. It's not like overwhelming to it or anything. So it's a really great setup for multi-species fishing, but also, you know, what I'm doing today, crappie, white bass. I probably haven't got any, oh boom, probably haven't got any bluegill. I guess there's these white bass and yellow bass. There's so many in here, they're just hitting it. Yeah, another yellow bass. They're just hitting it before anything else gets to it, I guess. And they are absolutely loaded up in this little area right here. Oh, we went airborne. Man, these guys dig. Dig. All right, there's only one thing I haven't done that we need to try here today. So we haven't tried a double jig rig. I got two 1/16 ounce jig heads. This one's a little darker, but I think it'll be fine. I'd love to get a double up. Let's try that, since there seems to be a lot of fish right here. I was like, well, we gotta at least try it, see what we can come in, get here. Oh, there's one. Can I get another one while one's fighting? First cast, I got one. And see what color he hit. All right, he hit the bright pink one. Man, that's a fat one. Let's see if that green one, this bottom one, gets any bites or hits. But yeah, one first cast. Sometimes you'll get a second one while the first one's getting hooked already. And sometimes they hit it about the same time. Another, next one, next cast, another fish. All right, what do we got? Okay, that one hit the bottom, so they will hit either one. Also gives me more options, and at different levels, they're like, you know, twice as many options to get a catch. So that's 2 in a row. Are we gonna get 3 in a row here? Where you at? Where you at? Nothing there? Maybe we should throw out a little further. Dude, I tell you what, this wind is like really cold. It's like blowing on my face or my forehead. It's supposed to drop down. It's like, oh, what was that? Ooh, it's getting rough too. It's I'm glad I was able to get out here because it's supposed to drop into the 20s tonight. So that all that rain moved out. It went from 48 degrees. Right now, I think it is in the 40s. It's going to drop down to the 20s. That's why I thought these fish would be really fired up and everything. And they could be all moved tomorrow. Like by tomorrow, you know, all these fish could be gone. I don't even know. That's how it is sometimes. Oh, that was a snag. Well, I got 2 in a row, then I hadn't got one. You really ain't got to do nothing to get these fish to bite. Just reel the lure. You can twitch it stuff if you want to. Most of the time they just see it and hit it. Oh, something jumped right there. There's one. Any other ones? No other bites? Oh, it's fighting. Wow, that's a chunker. Okay, he only hit the green one, so it seems like they'll bite either one. Man, this guy's thick. Steady stuff. Really? Come on, give me a double up. Fish. Man. He's fighting good. I don't think he's a double. No, just one. But man, he's fighting really good. Wow. I can't believe how like good size these are. They're just so nice. Some of the biggest yellow bass I've probably caught. Oh, now my line's tangled up. Oh, fish on. Trying to, hopefully another one comes and bites it, but I ain't been able to get them yet. Oh, hit the top. So they're just going back and forth on colors. Hasn't made any difference really. Water's clear enough for them. They can probably see murky water way better than most people realize, at least what I realize. Fish. Dude, what is this? This thing's real. This thing's, what? The snag it or something? Is it just big? Isn't it? I snagged a giant crappie. How in the world? Look at that crappie. How did he get snagged like that? Look how round these crappie are. Everything is in here is so healthy. Nice. It'd be cool to get like a crappie and a white bass double. That'd be really neat. Oh, missed one. Got one. Dude, these things are fighting. It's hard to get used to that. All the zigzag lines in these things, every one, it's got all kinds of different designs and patterns to it. But one thing about all of them, they are extremely thick. A lot of power right there. One after another. What a day. Oh, I missed one. I'll probably get one though. Yep. Oh no, I got snagged. Oh, it broke me off. Oh man, now I got a retie. Hey, that's all right. That'll be a good ending to this video right here. What a day. If you fish long enough, you'll have a day where things go right, but you might have a lot of days where it's rough. And people are gonna ask me, how was I catching these fish? How was I, where did I find them at? I was just at the right place at the right time. And I go to lots of places. I've had so many videos so many starts of videos that you've never seen because I didn't catch fish. So don't think that I just know where all the fish are and just show up and catch them every time. That's not the way it is. But today I had a hunch, something I'd researched and found last year, scouting out, kind of put it together, had the right lures, and boom, caught a ton of fish in about an hour and a half. And it was awesome. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we got more days like this coming up.